If you're approaching retirement and wondering when you should take Social Security, you're not alone. We work with many different people who feel uncertain about this decision because Social Security has a lot of rules, and the advice online often lacks context. For many retirees, Social Security may provide an important source of income, which makes understanding the trade-offs at different claiming ages specifically important. We'll walk through the main claiming options, explain how each one works, and share a planning-based framework to help you evaluate what may make sense for your situation. I'm Lauren Downs, president of Sound Planning Group, and today we want to help simplify one of the most common retirement questions we see. Before we talk about specific ages or rules, it's important to understand why this decision matters in the first place. Social Security is one of the few income sources designed to last as long as you do, which means the way you claim it can influence planning for many years. For many households, it's not just about a monthly check. It's about how Social Security fits alongside other income sources, tax considerations, and long-term goals. That's why we don't view Social Security as an isolated decision. It's an important part of a broader retirement plan, and the right approach often depends on the bigger picture. Most of the confusion starts with the question of timing. When should I take it? There are three main ages that people hear about. The first is age 62, which is the earliest age most people can begin claiming benefits. The second is what's called full retirement age, often referred to as FRA, which for many people is between 66 and 67, depending on the year you were born. And the third is age 70, which is the latest age at which delayed retirement credits stop accumulating. Should I claim as soon as I'm eligible? Should I wait until full retirement age? Or does it make sense to delay even longer? The reason this question is so difficult is that each option comes with trade-offs, and the right thing often depends on factors that don't get talked about very clearly. So instead of jumping straight to a recommendation, we're going to start by laying out the three main claiming ages and then walk through how to think about each one. Each of these ages comes with different trade-offs, and none of them are universally right or wrong. What matters is understanding what changes at each age and how those changes may affect your broader retirement plan. Claiming at 62 means you're choosing to receive benefits earlier, but at a reduced amount compared to your full retirement age benefit. That reduction is generally permanent, although there are limited opportunities to change course early on. Claiming at this age results in a reduced benefit, but for some people, access to income earlier can be helpful. Another important consideration is health and longevity. Everyone's situation is different, and while none of us can predict the future, health expectations often play a role in how people think about claiming decisions. It's also important to understand that claiming early can have ripple effects, especially for married couples, since spousal and survivor benefits are often tied to the claiming decision. So while age 62 can be an option, it's one that usually is best evaluated in the context of your overall retirement plan, not in isolation. Next is what's known as full retirement age, often referred to as FRA. Full retirement age is the age at which you're eligible to receive your full Social Security benefit based on your earnings history. For most people today, that age falls somewhere between age 66 and 67, depending on when you were born. One reason full retirement age is important is because it serves as the reference point for Social Security. Benefits claimed before FRA are reduced, while benefits claimed after FRA may increase due to delayed retirement credits. Another key consideration is that once you reach your full retirement age, the earnings limit goes away. That means you can continue to work and earn income without reducing your Social Security benefit. For some people, claiming at your full retirement age may provide a balance between receiving income and preserving future benefit levels. But again, whether it makes sense depends on the broader retirement picture. The final age most people hear about is age 70. Delaying Social Security benefits beyond your full retirement age allows your benefit to increase through what are called delayed retirement credits. These credits accumulate each year you delay up until age 70. After that point, there's no additional increase for waiting longer. Because of those delayed credits, claiming at age 70 can result in a higher monthly benefit, which may be appealing for people who have a longer expected retirement, have other income sources early on, or are planning with a spouse in mind. That said, delaying to age 70 isn't a universal solution. It often requires the ability to cover living expenses in the early years of retirement, and it may not align with every health, cash flow, or tax situation. Like the other claiming ages, deciding whether to delay is best evaluated as part of a broader retirement strategy rather than as a standalone decision. Another factor is whether you plan to continue working or have other income sources available in retirement. The timing of pensions, retirement accounts, or part-time work can all influence how Social Security fits into the broader income picture. Finally, tax considerations can play a role in when Social Security is claimed. Coordinating Social Security with other income sources may help manage taxes over time, which is why this decision is often best made as part of a comprehensive plan. To make this more practical, let's walk through a few simplified examples. These aren't recommendations, but illustrations of how different factors can influence Social Security decisions. The first example. Consider someone's single and is planning to retire around age 62. They may need income earlier, but don't have spousal benefits to coordinate and want consistency in cash flow right away. In a situation like this, claiming early may be part of the conversation, especially if other income sources are limited. The key isn't the age itself, but how Social Security fits into the overall income plan. The second example. Now consider a married couple where one spouse earned significantly more than the other spouse. In cases like this, Social Security decisions are often coordinated because the higher income's claiming age can affect long-term survivor benefits. Rather than each person claiming independently, it can be helpful to view Social Security as a shared resource that supports the household over time. The third example. Another common situation is someone who plans to continue working into their late 60s. In that case, delaying Social Security may be an option, especially if other income covers living expenses and the person is thinking about long-term income needs. Again, the decision isn't about maximizing a single benefit, but coordinating timing with employment, taxes, and other retirement income sources. These examples show why Social Security decisions rarely have a one-size-fits-all answer. The right approach often depends on multiple planning factors coming together. If there's one thing to take away from this conversation, it's that Social Security decisions don't need to feel overwhelming. While the rules can be complex, the decision often becomes clearer when you step back and look at how your Social Security fits into your overall retirement plan. We've talked about the three main claiming ages, the trade-offs at each one, and a framework for thinking through the decision based on income needs, health, family considerations, and long-term planning. There isn't a single right answer for everyone, but there is value in understanding your options and making an informed decision. At Sound Planning Group, we walk alongside people as they transition into retirement and beyond, helping them coordinate decisions like Social Security with a broader planning considerations over time. If you found this helpful, we'll be continuing this conversation in future videos by diving deeper into topics like spousal benefits, taxes, and common Social Security misunderstandings. If there's something that we've covered today that you'd like us to expand on, or a part of Social Security that still feels unclear, feel free to leave a question in the comments below, and we'd be happy to get it answered. We read those, and they help guide what we cover in future videos so we can continue bringing clarity to the topics people care most about. And if you found this conversation helpful, you're welcome to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more retirement planning education.